All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Bo here, and I'm back with some more Truth and Fact Sports Talk. Shout out to Three Kings Boxing and all of our affiliates. As a matter of fact, this interview is being brought to you by Three Kings Boxing, and we are being joined by, that's going to be helping me on this from the boxing broadcast, the creator, the innovator, she's our own woman, Miss Taylor Christies. What's going on, Taylor?
Hey, how you going, bro? Good, thank you. What's happening?
All right. And also joining us, making her second appearance on the show. Always makes time for us. It was a pleasure interviewing her. I'm glad to have her on here again. Miss Hannah Rankin. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
All right. Now, am I saying your last name right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I have this thing where I be butchering people's names. That's crazy. Okay.
No, you're okay. You're all good.
All right. Hannah is going to be fighting for the unified title with Claressa Shields coming up. I think is that next week or 2 weeks?
No, it's this Saturday.
Wow, this Saturday. Okay, so all right,
Yeah.
Taylor, I'm gonna let you ask the first couple questions. So Taylor Christies from Boxing Broadcast, take it away.
How are you, Hannah?
Hey, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. So obviously this week you've got probably your biggest fight of your life, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. How has this week been coming up to this fight? I mean, I can imagine your nerves would be probably on another level, but as far as your training and preparation goes, how has that been different to every other fight that you've had?
I've trained incredibly hard for this fight. I've got my nerves are well under control because I couldn't have done any more in training. You know, I've maxed out on everything, and I'm going into that ring on Saturday night knowing that I'm at the best I could ever be. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy and pretty calm about it all, to be honest.
Oh, really? That's fantastic. Yeah, that's really good. So, has there been any to and fro talk from between camps leading up to this fight?
Yeah, I mean, me and Clarissa have had a few spats on social media. You know, it's getting closer to fight day, so obviously we're both pretty psyched about the fight. Looking forward to getting in there. It's gonna be fireworks, I think, on fight night as well. So it should be exciting for everybody watching.
Yeah, I did actually see a little bit on social media. That's why I asked the question. But I wanted to hear it in your voice.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, that always makes for an interesting fight. And as far as ticket sales go, how's that going?
Well, I think it's gone really well. Obviously, the arena here in Kansas is quite big, so looking forward to having quite a lot of people here. I think. Obviously, I've got my dad and my fiance coming over from home, so they always come to all my fights. So that's quite nice for me. Kansas is quite far, so I'll be impressed if there are some more Scottish people here. That'd be great.
Oh, I think you'd be surprised. I mean, I know back in Australia, whenever we've got anyone from Scotland, even Ireland, anywhere over there, it's amazing how many come out of the woodworks. It's fantastic. They always get behind their fellow Scotsmen for sure. So, but I definitely wouldn't be surprised if there's a big turnout for it.
No, that'd be wonderful. I mean, when I was over in Long Island for my last fight, there was an amazing amount of Scottish people there, and the support was fantastic. Yeah. So, like you said, I'll be happy if there's some more here as well. You never know.
Yeah, they always come out of the woodwork. So obviously, you're here already in Kansas, yeah?
Yeah, I'm already here in Kansas. I arrived yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Okay. How are you feeling? Has the jet lag hit you, or?
No, actually, me and my coach have pretty much nailed it on the sleeping on the plane, getting here in the right time, and catching up on sleep as well. So I feel really good today, actually. So very happy about that, to be honest. I think it's usually worse going back.
Yeah, no, you'd be right. It's always coming here is the worst part. So, what's the temperature like difference now as opposed to back home in Scotland?
Well, I mean, I think for first, it's actually a little bit warmer at home in Scotland right now. I arrived in Kansas and woke up this morning to about a foot of snow, so I wasn't expecting that, which was quite impressive. But I think it's actually no snow at home in Scotland, so I've come somewhere even colder.
You're hard to imagine, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, exactly. A real surprise, but never mind.
Yeah, well, this week obviously is going to be a very important week for you. To make sure you've crossed your T's, dotted your I's, and everything's perfect. So you're off to a good start anyway. You've travelled well. How's the camp? How's your dad and your fiance? And then your camp, I guess, there's a lot of excitement there.
The team is all really excited, and obviously I'm really excited. It's a big opportunity for us and a massive stage, so looking forward to showcasing what we can do. Obviously the chance to become Scotland's first female world champion is an amazing thing for me. I'm looking forward to getting in the ring and going in there to win those titles, to become a unified middleweight champion of the world. It's insane. So yeah, me and the camp, we're all really excited, and everybody can't wait, really.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, look, I honestly think that if you win this fight, Scotland's going to make you, I don't know, do you have princesses and princes over there? They'll give you the keys. I mean, it's got to be the biggest. How are the fellow Scotsmen back there? I mean, as far as your media, all that, was it just a huge, big hype? I mean, I did see some, but I mean, I can imagine it probably would have been a lot bigger than we even know, here in America and back in Australia.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's been a lot going on at home, and I was at home in Scotland just recently, and it's great. The support has been amazing. There's quite a few articles going out in local papers, and done loads of interviews, and it's great to have the Scottish people behind me because, everybody at home, they really support their own. So yeah, I've had great support from home and just buzzing about it, really, to be flying the flag. It's going to be, a really proud moment for me.
Fantastic. That's great. I've just got one more question before I take too much of your time up from Bout. Obviously, Hannah, I mean, to get into the world of women's boxing is just such a difficult thing. I know with the women back home in Australia and here in America, I mean, it's very difficult to have a career in women's boxing. Have you got any advice for women in boxing now that, they're trying to make it to where you are today?
Yeah, I think a few bits of advice. One, if you really want to succeed, you've got to have a really strong belief in yourself. And also, secondly, it's really important to have a solid team around you. Like, I couldn't be here without my coach, who's like my sidekick. Basically, he's here in everything that I do, and he's pushed me to get to this level. So, to have a really strong team is really important. So that would probably be my advice. So people that support you, people that want to push you and get you to where you want to go. And also, you need to believe in yourself, and anything's possible.
That's great advice. Thank you for that. I mean, I know there'll be a lot of, women fighters around the world listening to this interview that will be so happy to get some advice from you. I mean, it's just such a bigger deal than anyone really knows unless they've, sort of delved into the depths of women's boxing and how hard it is for you guys. It goes beyond appreciation. So thanks for those words on behalf of all women in boxing. Bout.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, I'm gonna add a little twist to this right here. What did you learn from your last fight? Your last fight, you fought Elisa Napoleon. I believe that was for the some type of WBC belt?
That was for the WBA Super Middleweight title.
Okay, the Super Middleweight title. Now you're fighting for the Middleweight title. So you're coming down.
Yeah.
How did you prepare yourself? Felt like, you won, but maybe you could have done something extra to solidify that fight. What have you learned from that, and what is it like?
Well, to be honest, I'm going to can only get experience from doing a 10-round world title fight. It's a massive amount of pressure. It's a full 10 rounds of war. So lots of experience gained from that, and I've been in that situation now, so I know kind of what to expect. And yeah, no, there was loads of things that we took from that fight that I've worked on in this camp, and that you'll definitely see a difference in this next fight with Claressa, for sure.
Okay. How kind of what's the word I'm looking for? How kind of poetic is this that this is the same woman that actually filmed your fight live with Elisa Napoleon and tweeted how that fight should have been shown to everybody, and here you are about to fight her.
Yeah, I mean, that's fantastic. It was amazing that Claressa was there to film the fight, because obviously it wasn't shown on Fox Sports, which was really a real disappointment for both myself and Alicia, because it was dubbed Fight of the Night, and it was the only title fight on the card, so it should have been on television 100%. And the fact that now that I'm facing Claressa in the ring, it's worked out rather nicely. Like you said, it's very poetic.
Right now, and you have been kind of on a whirlwind since the fight got announced. You was in Scotland recently for an award.
Yep.
I mean for some award ceremony. This is a major fight. What is it like in such a, because this fight is bigger than the Elisa Napoleon fight, because this is when everybody knows Claressa Shields. They've been following this, the build up for this fight, the media attention, the interviews. How is this different than anything you've ever done outside of preparing for the fight, but also, the interviews, the media, the questions? It's almost like a fight like this, everybody wants a piece of you. How different has this been for you?
I mean, this fight is obviously a massive fight. It's the one that everybody wants, but everybody seemed to want to turn it down. So I was very happy to jump at the opportunity to take it. It's we're fighting for 3 world titles on Saturday night, and that's massive. So yeah, no, I'm excited about it. I can't wait. Me and the team have been working really, really hard, and there's been lots of, obviously, a lot more like media stuff to do for it, big press conference as well, and flew out to New York for that. So it's been very busy, a lot of travel, and we've been to lots of places for sparring as well. I've been in Poland, I've been in Sweden. So yeah, I've been flying around a lot recently, but it's been the best preparation I could have got for this fight. So yeah, no, I'm feeling very happy, and now it's great to be in fight week, and obviously just counting down the days.
Yeah, your passport has been getting quite a workout, I'm sure. Uh,
100%.
yeah. You know, going into a fight like this from a mental standpoint, because mentally this is a different type of fight. Mentally, this is she's perhaps, a lot of people say she's probably, you can argue, top, if not number one, but top 3 pound for pound fighter in the world. Like you said, you got 3 belts on the line. From a mental standpoint, what are some of the things that you're doing mentally? We know physically you do, but what are some of the things you're doing different mentally to prepare yourself for this fight?
Sorry, could you say that again?
I said, what are some of the
I
things
lost
you?
you just there.
No problem. What are some of the things you're doing mentally to prepare yourself for this fight?
Oh well, I've been, when I took the fight, everybody was like, "Oh, it's obviously she's got this accolade and that accolade and things." And as far as I'm concerned, I don't really care one way or the other. A fight's a fight, and I'm willing to get in there. And to be the best, you have to fight the best. And I've always said, if you're a fighter, you got to fight. And so mentally, I'm feeling really strong about this fight and going in there. I believe in myself. I believe in my team. And I've worked incredibly hard to get here. So it's an opportunity for me to showcase what I can do. Also, it's going to be an exciting fight, no doubt, because Claressa and I have quite exciting styles. So I think it's a fantastic opportunity for women's boxing on such a big sort of a big show that's going to be showcased on TV as well. So yeah, mentally I'm feeling really well prepared, and I don't think I could be more prepared, really.
Okay, Taylor, you got anything else for Hannah before we let her go?
Yes, I do. Hannah, now we all know that you guys are going to bring a very similar fight to the ring. Now, I mean, obviously you would have studied, everything that she's done in her career to get her to see where she's at. I mean, what game plan have you guys got? I mean, I know you're not going to tell us everything, but can you tell us just a little bit, maybe?
I'm afraid I'm not going to give away any of my game plan before a fight night, unfortunately. I've worked far too hard to let anybody know that before the night. Sorry to disappoint.
Right, okay. That's all right. We appreciate that. I just thought you might be able to give us like a little hint.
Yeah, right. She's going to go in there, she's going to throw punches and walk out the champion. That's the game plan.
Yeah, no, that's the game plan. You know, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to win. I'm going to take those 3 titles home back to Scotland. That's what's going to happen. That's what I'm going to tell you guys.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I don't really have too much more. I mean, we know where you're at. We know what's going to happen. So, you know, I don't have any other questions other than I can't wait to watch the fight. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I do have one question, actually. But back home, I mean, obviously you've been doing, like you said, you've been doing a lot of travelling to get good quality sparring leading up to this fight. Who have you actually been sparring, Hannah?
Yep, so for this fight, I've been back over in Sweden sparring with Michaela Lauren. I've sparred with her for quite a long time now, and she's a great person to work with in the lead up to this fight. I've sparred with Eva Brodneko as well. And back home in the UK, I've been sparring with Sandy Ryan, who's currently out for the Worlds. And also been sparring with Rakeem Noble. So it's been a good mixture of people, and it's been top quality sparring, which I'm very happy about.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's good to know. It's always interesting to know. I mean, I think it's very important too, you know, for us as analysts to know who you've been sparring. I mean, it sort of sets the scene as where you're going to go, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, in the UK, that, like, you know, we don't have that many professional females yet. It's still sort of growing. It's growing, which is great, but we don't have that many. So I think that's why I've got to the level I've been at, is because we've traveled all over, getting like top quality sparring, and that's really helped my career to get to here. And sparring with Christina Hamer as well as Michaela, and yeah, all of these world champions and I've just learned so much from them. So that's how I've got to this level.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we know all about how important it is to get that quality sparring, don't we both?
Yes.
We talk about that a lot, Hannah.
I got one question I got to ask. I got a question I got to ask.
Yeah.
Hannah, if you win.
Okay.
If you win.
Yeah.
Is Christina Hammer next on that list? Because I know you should spar with her. Y'all good friends. But can she get some of that work too if you win?
Yeah, when I win, which we're going to put it to, when I win, me and Christina are going to hold all those belts. And then I'm sure there'll be a chance for Claressa to maybe try and win her belts back. But we'll see when I win, and then we'll make a decision.
Oh, okay. No. But what I'm saying is, if you beat Claressa, and Christina decides to come back, are you willing to get in the ring with your friend?
Well, seeing as she's a very good friend and a training partner of mine, we'll have to see how we go with that one. I'm not going to answer any of those questions, but at the moment, the opportunity has been given to me to fight for those titles, and I'm going to take them.
Okay, all right.
And there's a rematch clause there as well, so Claressa does have a chance to win her belts back.
Oh wow! Okay, that was
my question. That was my question. Is there a rematch in the clause? Well, that's great. That's good to know.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that at all. Period. Well, Hannah, I definitely want to thank you because you always take time out to talk to us. We definitely appreciate it. You really will fight anybody. You, like you said, you went up to super middleweight. Now you're in another title fight down in middleweight. You didn't hesitate to take this fight. Like you said, a lot of people was turning it down, but you didn't hesitate to take this fight. So I think what you're doing for the sport of women's boxing, and the way you represent the sport and the way you carry yourself, I think it's very admirable of you. And I personally want to thank you for taking this time out to talk to us today.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you very much for having me on the show. It's great to talk to you both. Always very happy to chat to people. And thank you so much for the support. It's been great.
Okay, and tell everybody the fight, the location, and the time.
All right, so the fight will be this Saturday, the 17th, in Kansas, the Star Casino, and I'm co-headlining this fight, so we'll be on second last. And yeah, everybody should get out and watch it. It's going to be a great show.
That's right. Okay. And for Three Kings Boxing, for Boxing Broadcast, and for Hannah Rankin, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You guys have a lovely night. Hannah, we will be talking to you again soon.
Yeah, when I win those belts.
That's right. That's right. All right. You have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Thanks very much.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Hannah.